Brittany here. I'm so excited to have you join me today for one of my favorite offerings, Ignite Your Fire. This class, if you cannot already tell from the name, is going to be a heat building class, really fiery class focusing not only on the core, but the whole entire body. So we're going to build strength through the shoulders, the upper body, the back, as well as the legs. So really a full body experience. What's really important to remember about your core is that it's not just that glorified six-pack that we always tend to think about, but really, in fact, our core encompasses our whole entire midsection. It moves front and back, side to side, as well as up and down. So really acknowledging that our core is more than just those washboard abs. But perhaps this will help us get there, but that's not the goal. It's about creating fire to burn away any stagnant energy in the body, in the heart, in the mind, and just have fun and tap into your inner fire, getting that confidence going, that heat to be built so that you can move forward with passion, with courage, and in love. So when you're ready, go ahead and hop into something comfortable, set your space, and let's begin. All right, friends, we're gonna start on our bellies, actually. So I just want you to come down to your belly and just maybe stack your hands and just rest your forehead. And just take a moment here to arrive. Letting the tops of the feet be heavy. Letting the hips be heavy and feeling the pelvis soften down. Just take a few moments here to settle into your space. Feeling your belly rise and fall as it presses into the earth. Feel the heaviness of your body here. Taking another slow breath in and a soft sigh out the mouth. And then very gently we're going to lift our head. And we're going to start first with some shoulder work, one of my favorite shoulder stretches, because our shoulders are going to be really important today because we're going to be on our hands a lot, using our arms a lot. So let's stretch here first. So from here on our belly, you're going to extend your right arm straight out. Try to get your right wrist in line with your right shoulder so you're not too far out, too far back. And let's just start here first. We're going to drop our right cheek to the mat, looking to the left, and you're going to plant your left hand out to the side with your elbow bent, so your elbow's like this on this side. From here, you're going to lift your left leg, bend your left knee, and see if you can start to drop the left foot over to the side. So your left foot is behind this right leg. Your left hand is on the floor for support. Option to stay here. Breathing into this really deep stretch on that right shoulder. Gazing to the left. If you want to intensify this a little bit more, you can take your left hand up and maybe bending the left elbow, rest the top of the left hand to the lower back. If this is still too much for you with this left leg, then all you have to do is either A, plant the left foot in front of that right leg, like a kickstand, or B, just bend the knees and kind of just rest here on the side body. So wherever you want this left hand to go today, I'm choosing to have it behind me and really breathe into the stretch in the right shoulder. Let's stay here for 3, 2, and then on 1, if you're in the bind like me, reach that left hand high. Take the left hand back by the face, releasing the left leg all the way back down. We come back onto the hips here, and let's switch sides. So now we bend the right elbow, right hand by the face, extending the left arm. Release the left cheek down. We're going to pick up the right leg, bend the right knee, and just start to take it over. And again, finding what feels good. Maybe this hand just stays by the face. Maybe we take that bind behind us and breathe here into the left shoulder for 3. One of my favorite shoulder stretches, not only as a climber, but just in general. I've been working on my computer a lot, traveling, if I'm carrying heavy things. We really need to stretch the shoulders, open up the chest region. One more breath. And if you're in the bind, taking that right hand back down, coming back onto the belly. Great, let's move on. From here, we're gonna go straight into some core work. Are you ready? So we're gonna take the hands to the side of the body, spread the fingers, tuck the toes. From here, let's push onto the knees and go straight into a high plank to start. Spread through the fingers, press the earth away, and let's make sure that the shoulders are right over the wrists. Power up the legs as if you were standing. And really draw the navel up and in, so lift through the hips. So make sure we're not sagging here, sinking in. Feel the earth energy going up through the palms. And your one long line from the heels all the way up the crown of your head. Soft gaze slightly out in front of you. For those that want a little bit more, maybe you rock front to back. Maybe we find some circular motions, but be very mindful that you're not dumping all the weight in your wrists. Spreading through the fingers, equally distributing that weight. Taking 3 more breaths here, either moving or holding the position of plank. 2. And now on 1, take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, drop the knees to the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, elbows go straight back. Let's lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Hands stay grounded. Inhale. Scoop the shoulders down the back. Lift the heart for low cobra. Exhale, bow down. Pressing through the tops of the feet. Inhale. Lift the heart. Shoulders melt down and back. Exhale, soften down. Once more. Inhale. Hugging the elbows in. Neck is long. Exhale, soften down. Good. From here, tuck the toes. Now earlier we pressed to the knees to come to high plank. You can do that, or following me with the knees lifted, hug the elbows in one long line. We go straight up. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Drawing the ribs in towards one another as if you're wearing a corset. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knees down. Lower to the belly. Toes untuck. Inhale, lifting for low cobra, or maybe go higher. Exhale, soften down. Inhale again, lifting for Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale, soften. Tucking the toes, yogi's choice, either knees first or lift the kneecaps, going up in one long line. This time as we exhale, downward facing dog. So looping the shoulders up, down, and back. Trying to get the biceps somewhat in line with the ears. Crown of the head points down. Let's take some movement in our first down dog. You can bend the knees, pedal out the feet, letting one heel be really heavy, and then switch. Finding stability here, spread through the fingers even more, and feel as if you're pressing the mat away. Knitting the ribs together, the navel draws into the spine, and if it's too much with the heels down, don't force it. Keep the knees bent, but the hips are high. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now from here, together we're going to inhale, lift high into the toes. As you exhale, drop both heels to the right. So you're spinning to the inner edge of your left foot, the outer edge of your right, and let's look under the left armpit. Taking a nice side body stretch to the left. Big breath here. Big breath out. Now let's take it to the other side. Inhale, lift high into the toes, heels go high. Exhale, heels drop to the left. We look right. So now we're on the inner edge of the right foot, outer edge of the left. Big breath in. Breathe into the whole right side body. Exhale. Inhale, lifting the heels high. Now this time, slowly ripple forward into a high plank. If you need to adjust the feet, stepping it back slightly, that's fine. And now what I call, I don't know, what do we want to call this today? Maybe spinal flossing, whatever makes sense to you, but move like a wave. So keep the hands and the feet where they are. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bend the knees, send the hips high. Now let's flow through this. Inhale, ripple forward like a wave. Feel the navel drawing in, and as you exhale, smooth motion back. Again, inhale, ripple forward. Exhale back. Feel the strength of the shoulders starting to fire up the upper body. Inhale. Exhale. Find your flow. One more. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, take it back. Great job. Find your breath. Remember, if your wrists are hurting you right now, try to shift the weight into the mounds of the fingers. Spread the fingers. You can always take a break when you need in child's pose. Take another big breath in. Let's side out. All right, now this time, we're gonna inhale, send the right leg high. As you exhale, draw right knee to right elbow. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, send it high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, taking a twist to your right knee, left elbow. Keep it lifted. Inhale, send it high. This time, knee towards the nose. That's round one. Let's do it again. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Left elbow. Once more. Inhale, send it high. Knee to nose. Take it forward. One more. Rounds of three. Inhale, high. Keep breathing. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, high. Cross it over. Left elbow. Once more. Inhale, high. Knee towards nose. And now this time, we're going to take our right knee to our right wrist. Drawing that right ankle near that left wrist. You can use your left hand if you want. Drop the left knee down. Setting up for a pigeon pose. Keep your left toes tucked. Lift that back knee and scoot it back. And then release the top of the left foot. And take a little twist to look back and make sure your left heel is lifted and it's not sickling out. Let's walk the fingertips towards the body. Take a moment here. Setting up for half pigeon. Now if your right hip is lifted really high, you have options. If you have a block or a blanket, take it under, or a couch cushion. Don't be too high, but find support. Let gravity take the hip down. Draw the left hip forward, right hip back, and we're here on our fingertips or palms. Find your breath here. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Soften the hips. Inhale. Option to stay here, or if you'd like, start to walk your hands forward. And let's just find this nice hip opening here in our half pigeon. Coming to the forearms if that feels good. Some of you might even feel called and have the space to go forward even more, melting your heart down. But wherever you choose to go, be mindful of your movement. Stay with your breath and keep taking that right hip back, left hip forward. And let's breathe here. Flex your right foot, so protect that right knee. And just notice how this feels on the right side body. Opening up through that right hip, one breath at a time. If you want to add a little tricep stretch here, for those of you that are down here with me, bend the elbows, take hands in prayer, and draw the thumbs to the nape of the neck. Melt the heart. And then slowly releasing the hands. Walk the hands back towards the body just like we started. Spread through the fingers, tuck your left toes. Really powerful here in that back leg. Lift the knee, lift that right foot and set it up and back, three-legged dog. Any movement you need here, find it on your own. Maybe you need to open up the hip a little by bending the knee. You can even draw circles with the legs extended. And then release downward dog. Wiggle the hips side to side, bend the knees if you need to. Whew, already feeling warm, yeah? Take a big breath in. Cleansing sigh out. All right, inhale, sending the left foot high. Three-legged dog. Here's the core work, friends. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Keep the belly lifted, shoulders press out. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, left knee crosses over the body to the right elbow, we tap. Stay strong in the arms. Inhale, lift up. Drawing the navel in, knee towards nose. Two more rounds. Inhale, send it high. Keep breathing. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, high. Use your full breath. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, high. Knee towards nose. One more round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, high. Exhale, right elbow. Last time here. Inhale, high. Stay with it. Exhale, left knee, left knee, nose. And then slowly bring the neck back to neutral. Lower that left knee towards the left wrist. Start to take that left ankle towards the right wrist. Wiggle the back toes back. All right, remember, make sure that your back ankle is not sickling out. So look at it, take a little twist to do that. And that right heel is lifted. Walk the fingertips towards the body. Try to flex this left foot to protect the left knee, and if that left hip is really high and you find yourself like this, sinking to one side, take something underneath it for support. Take a big breath here, with the heart open and expanding. Proud pigeon, exhale, hold and soften the hips. Find your breath, inhale. Exhale, soften the shoulders down the back. Now remember, you can stay up high, or perhaps maybe the body's inviting you to go a little lower, whether that's on the hands, forearms, or all the way down, but wherever you choose to go. Right hip is drawing forward this time, left hip back and breathe. Add the tricep stretch if you want it, thumbs to the nape of the neck. Soften the heart, let the forehead rest. Find your breath here. Opening up through that left hip, left glute. Last 2 breaths. And then releasing the hands, lifting the head. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Really power up here. Draw the navel in. Navel lock Uddiyana Bandha as we lift that left knee to hover. Send up and back, 3-legged dog. Any movement you need here. It doesn't need to match what you did on the other side. Listen to your body. Be intuitive. Trust yourself. Beautiful, releasing the toes back down. All right, feeling maybe a little bit more open in the hips. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. All right, inhale, gaze forward. Bend the knees, and let's slowly just walk towards the top of the mat. This mat is really long. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the fingertips up the shins to a flat back. Exhale, fold and melt. From here, heel toe your feet a little wider than your hips. Coming into ragdoll, take a soft bend in the knees, let the head be heavy, maybe a couple bounces, maybe rock side to side, perhaps hands opposite elbows, let yourself be even heavier. Feeling this lengthening in your spine. Nice easy stretch in the back of the legs, knees can always stay bent. We'll give our hands a little break and work on the legs a little bit more, use our core as well. Big breath in, sigh it out. And now coming back into stillness at the center, release the hands, heel toe your feet, stay hip width apart. Halfway lift, inhale, breathe in, draw the navel in, tailbone tucks. Exhale, soften. Now from here, we're gonna bend that left knee a lot. Take the left fingertips under the face to the floor or to a block if you haven't. Let's open up the chest to the right, reach the right hand high. Now make sure we're not just dumping here, so really light on the left fingertips. Some of you might even float the left hand all together and feel the twist coming from the belly. Opening the heart, shoulders stacked, energy moving through the fingers, another big breath in. Exhale, releasing the right hand, straighten the left leg, shake it out. Now let's bend the right knee, right fingertips light on the earth. Inhale, opening up to the left, reaching through the left fingertips. Big breath in. Exhale, fold, let it go. Now here with the feet hip width apart, bend the knees a lot, sink the hips low. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Draw the navel in, tuck the tailbone, so energy's going up instead of down. So tucking the tail, navel in, heart shines forward. And let's find some power here in our chair. Weight is in the heels. All right, here we go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, straighten the legs, reach the hands up and back. Bend the knees again. Inhale, sit low chair, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, take it back. Again, inhale, sit low, bend the knees. Weight is in the heels here. And now this time, exhale, hands to heart. From here, stay in your chair pose. Keep the thumbs as much as you can to the center of your chest. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Now as you exhale, twisting to the right, see if you can hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Now take a quick glance down. Make sure your left knee isn't jetting out in front of the right, so keep your knees in one line. Press through the palms. If this doesn't feel as good to you, maybe you release the left fingertips. Reach the right hand up. You can always make a fist, but try to keep the thumbs at the center of your chest. Twisting from belly, ribs, chest. Press that right palm down. Feel the heart opening to the right. Breathing here, weeding out any stagnant, icky energy. Feeling that fire in the belly, fire in the legs. One more breath. All right, stay strong, friends. Inhale, come back up to center, chair pose. Stay with it. Good. Exhale, take a mini break, forward fold. Whew. Any movement you need. If you want to massage the back of the legs, tap your butt, I don't know. Find your fold. All right, let's do it on the other side. Here we go, grounding into the heels. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Make sure the thumbs stay at the center. Now let's twist to the left. Make sure you can even look down. Your right knee is not jutting in front of the left. Make sure they stay in one line, stack the shoulders. Hips are drawing forward. So keep drawing your right hip forward, left hip back. Option to reach up and extend, or make the fist, stack the shoulders. Neck is long, take the gaze where it feels best. One more breath. Here we go, inhale, sit low, chair pose, inhale. I know it's a lot. Now this time, exhale, hands to heart. All right, releasing the hands, shake it out. Whew. So I guess it's core and legs. It's a full body experience. You're strong, you got this. All right, friends, standing tall at the top of your mat. Spread the toes, rooting down, inhale, reach up. Rise up and lengthen, upward salute. Exhale, hinging from the hips, knees are soft, bow down. Releasing the hands, inhale, half lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold. From here, step your left foot back. Draw the left knee down. Right knee is bending over the ankle. Rise up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Settle in. Maybe rotate out the wrists. Give your hands a mini break, one more breath. Now as you exhale, take the hands forward and down. Lift the back knee, straighten both legs for a variation of pyramid pose. Back heels lifted, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the elbows, maybe start to bow with a flat back. Inhale, lift through the heart. Draw the navel in, exhale, fold. One more, inhale, lift. Lengthen through the crown. Exhale, fold. Draw that left hip forward, right hip back. Beautiful, inhale, lift. Bend the right knee, back knee stays lifted. Power up both legs, rise up, crescent. Knit the ribs together, draw the navel in, and feel this lengthening in your lower back. Big breath in. Now as you exhale, left hand goes forward, right hand back. Let's twist to the right. High. Breathing here, we're twisting from the belly, the ribs, and then the chest, and only if it feels good to you, look back at your right hand. Big breath in. Twist maybe a little deeper, exhale. Together we inhale, reach all the way up through both hands, up to the top. Exhale, warrior two, release the back heel. So take a moment here, you can soften the shoulders, right heel bisects the back arch. Bending the right knee, hips are opening, fingers are spreading wide. Inhale. Exhale. All right, taking the right palm up, reach slightly forward, inhale, reverse warrior, tip back. Beautiful, exhale, cartwheel the hands, back heel lifts, and now we're stepping back to a high plank, but try to float this right foot. If this is too much, you can drop the right toes, but try. You can always drop the left knee. And now we're gonna pulse this left leg. 1, 2, 3, navel's in, 4, 5, great job. Release the right toes. Inhale, big breath here. Option to drop the knees or exhale all the way to your belly from chaturanga. Take your time. 5, 4, 3, 2, lightly come to the earth on 1. Woo, great job, untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra, lift. Exhale, cobra dip, left shoulder down, look to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, look left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the earth. Stack your hands. A well-deserved break, friends. Maybe shake the hips side to side. Maybe bend the knees and windshield wiper side to side. Great job. And release the feet. Take another breath here. Find your breath if you've lost it. You're doing great. Whew. All right, you ready for the other side? Here we go. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Power up the legs. Remember, option to come to the knees first or hug the elbows in. Kneecaps lift, and we go up in one line. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Cleansing sigh out. Inhale, gaze between the hands. Bend the knees, slowly walk to the top. Grounding down through the feet, half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Now this time, stepping the right foot back. Lower the right knee down, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Lifting through the fingers. Exhale, settling into the hips. Big breath, inhale, lengthen through the side of the body. Exhale, hands come down. Back leg lifts, we straighten it out. Variation of pyramid. Inhale, pressing through the fingertips. Exhale, start to bow with a flat back. Just like that, inhale. Remember, back heel's lifted, right hip's drawing forward. Exhale, feel that left hip shift back. Once more, inhale, lift. Shine the heart forward, exhale, bow. Inhale, lift. This time we bend that left knee. Back heel stays lifted, back leg engaged, draw it up. Crescent lunge. Feel the ribs knitting together. Draw the belly in and find this lengthening in your lower back, so tailbone down. Big breath in. Here's the twist. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Remember that left knee is still bent. Make sure your gaze is going where it feels best in your neck. Maybe look at your back thumb. One more breath in. Perhaps just a little deeper exhale. Beautiful. Coming into crescent, back up through center. Both hands reach up to the sky. Go ahead, exhale, warrior two. Plant the right heel down. Feel the burn? Whew, I just cracked in my hip. All right, here we go. Inhale, left palm flips up. Reach slightly forward, tip back. Exalted warrior, breathing space into the left side. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Back heel lifts, here we go. Floating plank with the left foot lifted. And we pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Lower through the vinyasa, either knees down or through high plank to low plank, all the way to the earth. Inhale, untuck the toes, lift the heart, cobra. Exhale, this time dip the right shoulder, look left. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip left shoulder, look right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Tucking the toes, find your way to high plank, yogi's choice. Inhale. Downward dog, breathe here. Whew. Great job, stay with it. Maybe shake the hips. All right, ready for some more core. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. All right, inhale, send the right leg high. As you exhale, this time right knee, left elbow. Either just staying here in the twist or extend your right leg. Drop into the outer edge of the right foot. Plant your left heel. Press out of this right shoulder and reach for the left fingers. Breathe here, lift the hips, fall in triangle. You have the option to float the right foot if you can. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and now on 1, only that left hand comes down. Draw the right knee in, plant your left hand, listen carefully, spin to the outer edge of your left foot. Step your right foot back, either stack the feet, stagger, or drop the knee, Vashisthasana side plank. Whew. Breathing here deeply, 3, lift the hips, making more of an arch. 2, 1, release the right hand down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, your version of the vinyasa, either all the way to the belly or chaturanga, half. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Woo. Exhale, downward facing dog. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating a lot. Whew, here we go. Breathe it out. You got this. One more deep breath in. Big sigh out. Other side. Inhale, left toes, point them high, 3-legged dog. Here we go, friends. Left knee, right elbow. Option to stay here, keep pressing out of the shoulders. Option to extend the left leg. Spin that right heel down, lift the hips, and reach the right fingertips high. Fallen triangle, always the option to lift the left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, now 1. Only the right hand comes down. Draw the left knee back to the belly. Spin that right heel down. Vashisthasana, side plank, other side. Either stack the feet, stagger, drop the right knee. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and with control, on 1, left hand down. Lower to the belly this time, slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, lightly kiss the ground. Untuck the toes, find a stack of your hands, and let's rest. Maybe shake the hips. Great job. Whew. Just finding a little rest here. You can always rest the cheek if that feels better. Drink water right now if you need to. We got some more core work coming. Feel free to pause the video. You're doing great. Find your breath. All right, let's stretch through the chest a little bit. Open up through the shoulders before we come into our plank series. So we're staying on our belly. Lift your hand. Let's take the fingertips behind the lower back. Interlace. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. Inhale, press the pubic bone down. Lift the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Try to lift the pinkies up. You're here for 3. Soft gaze down, relax the neck. 2. And then on 1, release the shoulders. Let the hands just rest to the side and rest whatever cheek you haven't rested yet, or forehead. And then come back up. Interlace, opposite hand or pinky on top. It'll feel super awkward. Just try to find it. Inhale, lift the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades up, down, and back. And this hand, let's lift the feet. Shalabhasana variation. Strengthening the back body. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. Everything draws into the midline. 1 more breath in. Exhale, take it down. Great job. Rest opposite cheek. Find your breath. All right. Taking the hands underneath the shoulders. Lift your chest, and then from here come to the forearms. Let's take a moment here in Sphinx pose. Spread the fingers. Try to take the elbows underneath the shoulders. If this is too much in the lower back, just walk the hands slightly forward, or you can go outward a little bit more. Press through the tops of the feet. Soften in the area of your lower back as the tailbone tucks. Feel the heart shining forward. Breathe here, maybe palms up. Receiving this energy, this fire. Tapping into Manipura chakra, the solar plexus behind the navel. This fiery energy center is our passion, our self-confidence, our self-esteem, our willpower, and our ability to move through tough situations on and off our mat. So perhaps the affirmation here, find your breath and maybe silently repeat to yourself, I step fully into my power. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Opening the eyes. Plant the hands. Make sure that your wrists are in line with your elbows. Tuck the toes. Spread the fingers. And let's come into a forearm plank. Power up the legs. Press the earth away even here. So you're pressing out of your shoulders, pressing to the elbows and the whole forearm. If this is too much, interlace the fingers, make a fist. Get ready. Here we go. Working on the inner and outer obliques. Legs are strong. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, dip the hips, right hip down. Inhale, lift, left hip down. Inhale, lift. So just like that, pivoting on the back toes. Lifting up, take it down. And just continue this on your own. Stay strong in the shoulders. We do it for 10, 9, maybe close your eyes. You got this. 8, move at your own pace. If you want to go faster, feel free. Not necessary. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, come back to center. Lower the hips back down, untuck the toes. Here we are back in our Sphinx, maybe palms up. Whew. Receive the fire. One more breath. All right, now this time plant the hands. Hands come back down, tuck the toes. Let's come into a high plank. Breathing here, press the earth away. Belly's drawing in, ribs knit together. One long line of energy from heels to the crown of your head. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good, big breath in. And now we're gonna do shoulder taps. Let's widen the feet slightly for more stability. You can do this with the knees down if you need to. And remember, we're only moving the upper body, so try not to move the lower half of your body. Take a deep breath in. Slowly and gently lift the left fingers, tap right shoulder. So try not to collapse to the right. Try to keep the left hip pointing down, release. Switching sides. Right fingers tap left shoulder. Just like that. Keep going for 10. Feel the power in your legs. 9. Move at your own pace. 8. 7. Draw the navel in. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Great job. 1. Release the hands. Come back to downward dog. Feet are hip width apart. Big breath in. Big sigh out. Good. Slowly inhale. Look forward. Bend the knees. Walk, step, or lightly hop to the top. Forward fold. Find your breath here. Wherever you want to take the hands. If you want to open up through the shoulders, interlace the fingers. Lift the knuckles high. Another breath. Release the hands to the lower back first and then to the earth. Halfway lift, inhale, breathe in. Almost done, exhale, breathe out. And bend the knees, sink the weight low into the heels, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms, take it back. Inhale, arms reach up. Now this time, lift the heels, play with some balance. Breathing in. Now exhale, lower down slowly to the heels. Heels are still lifted. Reach the hands forward. You can always take the hands down if you need to, but just try it, why not? You're gonna lean slightly forward, and you're gonna lower softly to the earth, and come to your bum, and we lift the legs, Navasana, boat pose. Hands can come to the back of the thighs. You can also have hands behind you for support, or any other version of boat, but try to make length in your spine, lift the heart, and find what feels right to you. If you want more fire, woo, that's a lot, reaching hands up to you. We're here for 5. Shine the heart, draw the shoulders down and back. Let's smile together. I know it's a lot. 4, 3, brace the shaking. 2, it's part of the practice. Now on 1, stay with me, extend the legs. Lower down, halfway. Woo. Heels hover, shoulders hover. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come all the way back up. Plant the feet. Great job. Hands come back behind the hips. Fingertips face forward or slightly out. Squeeze the shoulder blades to up, down, and back, and lift the hips. Reverse table. 5. So we're going to do 2 more rounds of this sequence. 4. Press through the feet, soften through the glutes. 3. Find your breath. 2. Here we go, friends. 1, lower the hips. Lift the feet. Boat. 5. Heart shines. Maybe smile or close your eyes. 4. Arms up if you want a little bit more spice. 3. 2. Lengthen the spine, and on 1, lower down. 5. Heels hover, shoulders hover. 4. Maybe some pulses. 3. You got this. 2. 1, lift up. Plant the feet, plant the hands. Inhale, reverse table. Heart shines up. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Inhale, lift the feet. Hands lift, last round. 5. Arms up if you want more. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down, halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way to the earth now. Take a moment. 1. Great job. Bend the knees. Give yourself a big hug. Maybe rock side to side. Lift the forehead to the knees. If you need to release any tension in the upper back and the neck, give yourself a big freaking hug. That was a lot. We're not done yet. Release down. Take a moment here. Feet are planted. Let the knees rest on one another. Tuck your shoulders and maybe take one hand to belly, one hand to heart. Tune into your breath. So just reconnecting to your breath. Take another moment here. And slowly open your eyes. Release the hands. Lift the feet up. And we're going to start taking some little circles first on our lower back. Hands slightly to the knees, massaging the lower back, releasing any tension that might have built up there. All right, and then this time, we're going to take our hands to the back of the thighs, start rocking and rolling the length of your spine. Some more energy here after that rest. 3. I'm going to challenge you to come up into chair pose using the momentum of this rock. And don't worry about what it looks like. Often the first couple tries are pretty funny. Just be kind to yourself. Be gentle. Learn to laugh. 2. And here we go. Use the momentum. 1. However you want to get up. If you need to use your hands, feel free. Back in chair. Big breath in. Exhale, airplane arms. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach all the way up, stand tall. And now we're going to lift this right knee. As you exhale, drop your right knee down. You're going to take your hands back into airplane arms. Send the right leg back, flex your right foot, and now we're in warrior 3. Stay strong in this left leg, a slight bend if you need it. Drop your right hip and power through this right leg as if you're pressing into a wall. 1 more breath in. And now as you exhale, lower the right toes softly. Open up warrior 2. Inhale, lift up and open, side body stretch, exalted warrior. Exhale, taking it to a side angle with the left elbow bent. Reaching the right fingertips up and over, right bicep in line with the ear. And if you want more power here, reach the left hand forward as if you're holding a beach ball in between your palms. Spin the left hip under, right hip back. Here for 3. Look up if you'd like. 2. And then on 1, release that left hand. Right hand comes down, right hip comes back to center, back heel lifted. Inhale, floating plank with the left foot lifted. 5, we pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left toes, go back to downward dog. Big breath in. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk stepper lightly, hop. Halfway lift, inhale, breathe in. Exhale, fold and breathe out. Inhale, sit low, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms, draw the navel in. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Inhale, this time reaching up, stand tall, pressing into that right foot. Right leg strong, left knee lifts. Exhale, airplane arms, shoot that left foot all the way back, warrior 3. Power up this right leg. Flex that back foot as if you're standing on a wall. And breathe here, draw the navel in. Shoulders away from ears, you're here for 3, 2. Slowly bending that right knee lightly, releasing the left toes. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Good, inhale, reverse warrior, tip it back. Exhale, side angle, extending left fingertips up and over. We're not resting here, so really light on this right forearm. If it's on the thigh, option to reach right hand forward. Draw the left shoulder blade down the back as if you're holding this beach ball. Right knee still bent. You're here for 3, 2. And then on 1, release the left hand. Right hand follows. Back heel lifts, floating plank. Pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release the toes, go back to down dog, exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, walk stepper lightly, hop. Making our way to our back body, great job. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Last time we're here, inhale, chair pose. Lift the heels and lower down into that toe balance variation. Remember, you can always use your hands or reach forward, lean forward, knees open wide, roll it down. Last time you're in boat. And in your boat pose, remember, draw the shoulders down and back, navel in. This time we're gonna interlace the fingers, Kali Mudra, index fingers up. And we're gonna reach this forward. Take a big breath in. Exhale, point to the right. Inhale, center, magnetize the inner edges of the feet together. Exhale, point left. And just like that, inhale. Exhale, point right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Stay with it. Find your flow. We're here for 10. Breathe. 9, 8. If you want to take it a little lower, you can. We're making our way to our back. 7. Maybe extend the legs for a little bit more. 6, 5. Ooh, I'm shaking. 4, 3, 2. Release the hands, lower to your body, back body, really slow. Great job. Bend the knees. Windshield wiper the legs side to side. Whew, great job. All right, from here, walk the heels in, keep the knees bent. Make sure you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Toes point forward, inhale, lift the hips. Tuck the shoulders, soften through the glutes, let the quads take you up. Perhaps interlace the fingers underneath you, pinkies press down, and we're here in our bridge pose. Kind of softening through the lower part of the body, lower half. The tailbone tucks, hips lift, shoulders press down, heart is open. 3 deep breaths here. Relax the face. And then slowly untuck the shoulders. 1 vertebra at a time, we come down. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. Open up your arms, either big capital T, cactus arms, or grab opposite elbows. Lift the hips up again. Scoot the hips to the left and drop both knees to the right for a spinal twist. Option to take that right ankle on top of your left thigh, adding a little bit of weight here. Take the gaze where it feels best, either to the side or straight up. Just wringing out any stagnant energy that might be lingering in the body, the heart, or the mind. Embracing this fire, this Agni, it's called in Sanskrit, to just burn away any limiting beliefs, any doubt, fear, anything that's not serving you. Let it go. 3 more breaths. Reconnecting, slowing back down. If that right ankle's on top, releasing it. Bring the knees back up to center, and let's just take it to the other side. Pick the hips up by pressing to the feet. Scoop the hips right. Drop the knees to the left. Same options. With the gaze, maybe the left ankle on top. Just keep the upper back grounded, shoulders heavy on the floor. Breathing here in this twist. Just wringing out any stagnant energy, any icky bits that are just lingering that we don't need. Let it go. 3. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly and your chest, connecting to breath. 2. 1. Releasing that left ankle. If it was on top of the right thigh, bring the knees back up, scoop the hips back to center. This time hug the knees in, knee to chest pose up in asana. Rocking side to side or drawing circles. Maybe rotate out the ankles. And let's flex the feet to the ceiling, bending at the knees, finding Ananda Balasana, happy baby. Grab where it feels good, whether it's the outer edges of the feet or maybe back of the thighs. Making sure your tailbone is your anchor, upper back is grounded here, just finding any little bits of movement you need. want to extend one leg and then the other. And then releasing the feet back down to the earth. Draw the soles of the feet together this time. Pressing into the outer edges of the feet, lift your hips for a moment. Feel the tailbone tucking under so you can really lengthen your lower back to the earth. Sacrum comes down, tuck the shoulders underneath one another, and your choice as the knees fall open wide. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. Maybe hands go out to the side if you want the shoulders stretched. Arms up overhead. Or maybe you want to feel out your breath. One hand belly, one hand heart, whatever feels good to you, or if you want to apply a little bit of pressure with your hands. The inner thighs, the hips. Just returning to your breath. Giving thanks to your whole body for the work that it just put in a short amount of time. Maybe coming back to that affirmation that I offered you earlier, connecting to the region right behind the navel, Manipura chakra, your solar plexus chakra. The color is red, and the element we really tapped into today is fire. Responsible for feelings such as our elements of confidence, self-esteem, willpower. Silently, maybe repeating the affirmation again. I step fully into my power. Whatever that means to you today, maybe it just pertains to work on the mat. Or maybe we take this affirmation with us off the mat. Stepping into your power in your relationships with others, work, yourself, your passions, whether it's climbing or yoga, whatever it is. I step fully into my power. Option to stay here as your final rest, or if you feel called to, feel free to extend the legs one by one. If you need a little bit more movement before rest, finding that, honoring that always. And just taking the arms in whatever position feels good. Today I choose to fully open. Taking the legs a little wider than normal, arms open, and just really full active surrender here. Closing the eyes down, drawing that attention inward, reconnecting to breath. Shining the heart light up towards the sky. Together, take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And here we step fully into our power to rest. Just relaxing your face, the jaw, the cheeks. Feel the outer edges of your eyes softening and the point between the brows. Feeling the hips heavy, the heels heavy, the backs of the hands. Enjoying the Shavasana and settling in one breath at a time. Staying here in your rest for as long as you need. No rush. When you're ready to come up, you'll start to wiggle the fingers, the toes, just feeling energy in your body after using that heat to kind of burn away any sticky bits, to create space. Drawing the arms back alongside the body, softly rebending the knees, planting the feet to the earth, lifting the feet up. Give yourself another hug. Maybe forehead to knees, squeeze it in. And either rocking to one side, rolling to one side and pressing up, or just taking a soft, gentle rock up. Coming back to a seat or a kneeling position, whatever feels good to you. Just staying here in your final seat. Maybe removing the flesh from the sitting bones if you're seated cross-legged. Taking a couple shoulder rolls back. Then forward. Maybe moving the neck a little bit. Half side to side circles or all the way. And then when you're ready, coming back up to center, loop the shoulders up, down, and back, sit up really tall. Inhale, reaching through the fingertips. Feel length through the side of your body as hands come into prayer up above the crown. Inhale, lift the fingertips higher, extend. Exhale, hands to heart. Making this connection here, Anjali Mudra, Salutation Seal. Welcoming all this new energy. Letting go of the old. Deep breath in through the nose. Sighing it out. Softly bow the head. From my heart to yours, wishing you a beautiful day ahead. The fire within me honors, bows, and reflects the fire in you. Namaste.